Okay, my name's Ed Talley from Flagstaff, Arizona. I'm sure you've driven through there going to California on I-40. We have 60,000 people live in the city. We're at 7,000 feet and a mountain 12,500 feet. So trying to give you an idea of who I am. I just retired after 36 years of managing the post office at Northern Arizona University. So once I retired, after the past 2 years, I started doing, as Mike suggested a few years ago, a route setting up displays. And I'm very happy to say I have 75 stores, I want to say nationwide, selling them. They range from Tampa, Florida, Nashville, mainly in Arizona. And we move forward.
Do it. Oh, there we go. Let me go back. There we go.
And this is who I am, Ed Talley from Talley Security, Flagstaff, Arizona. I am the pepper spray guy. The reason I got that is as I was going around selling pepper sprays, someone ran into me at a grocery store and said, "Hey, that's the pepper spray guy." I went, "Oh, what an idea." It kind of gets to the point of what I do. And I do have a shirt that says it on the back and has pictures of pepper sprays, and I've actually sold pepper sprays as I'm going in line to a store or just walking around town. They go, "Oh, excuse me, do you have..." Always carry them in your truck. I always carry stun guns and pepper sprays of all different colors and sizes in my truck. And I have a couple stories after I can share with you. What I'm going to do, my presentation goals are types of brick and mortar businesses selling security products, getting organized by developing the required tools, how I approach brick and mortar businesses by introducing myself, now how you can show, introducing yourself, and how I show the products, and telling real stories about local crime in that location, and some of the secrets I discovered to increase sales. My offer to assist you in your success will be at the end. Here are some of the stores that I deliver, that I have sell pepper sprays to. I have 31 gas stations, and out of those 31, 4 sell stun guns. I have 11 mini marts, and out of that, the Drink Guard, 2 of them sell the Drink Guard. I have shipping centers, which are mainly the UPS stores. I have 11 of those. I have 3 in Tampa, Florida, and the rest are in Arizona. And a little story behind that is I have contacted UPS in San Diego to be an authorized dealer, an authorized vendor. Unfortunately, when you fill out the application, you have a pull-down menu, and it doesn't say anything about security products. It's security services, of which I don't provide security services, so I'm kind of tugging with them right now. One of the distributors from UPS actually told me what you should do next time you fill it out, change the name and say that you sell postcards, because then you can go and sell pepper sprays. There's a code 030, which is actually retail items, so you'll probably have more success. So most of the stores I sell to are kind of doing it on the cuff. They also sell other little trinkets just to make some extra money. I have various shops, 9 of those. Stun guns, I sell 2, and then Drink Guard, there's a couple of them that sell those also. Tobacco shops, or smoke shops, what the kids call them, I have 7 of those, and out of that, 3 sell stun guns, and 2 sell the Drink Guard. Martial arts studios, I have 3. I have 2 in Illinois and 1 in Flagstaff. And gun shops, I have 3 gun shops in Arizona that actually are doing very well. They were hesitant at first to sell pepper sprays, but then once they found out that it's the first line of defense before a weapon, they went ahead and went on board. And I have 3 pending right now. I have 3 gas stations and 2 mini marts. And you'll notice that when Mike was talking this morning about the salons, that's my next gig. I started concentrating on these first, and now I'm putting a package together, which is going to be a little postcard that I'm going to mail to all in the local area, all the salons, tattoo shops, and some of the nail shops, as he was speaking of. Want to get organized, what I did is I developed a sales letter, then an inventory and restocking form, and a way to track my sales. Have samples of displays and options. So you can see the one on the left-hand corner is one of the Mike's displays, which is very helpful. And as my customers sell and rotate and they know that they're making sales, I go ahead and upgrade them to a different wired rack so they can actually be placed in a better strategic location for customers to see all the different colors and the various products there. There's a sales letter. I'm not going to read it to you, but you have it in front of you. I combine this brochure and a sales letter, and yes, I have my face on it because I send these to a gas station, to a market, to a mini market. It has my face on it, so when I finally walk in and say, "Oh, did you receive one of these? They see my face and they go, oh, you're the guy that keeps bugging me about it. What do we have to do? Well, give me $60 and I'll give you 12 of them. So I developed an inventory restocking form that actually, it has a poor picture here, but on the slide you'll see it has all the different pepper sprays and it has all the different stun guns from the runt to the little guy. And so as I go in, I stock them with, for example, with 3 pepper sprays of each color. And if they want to choose to do stun guns, we can decide at that time how many stun guns they want to carry. When I go back in to do an inventory, as Mike was saying, keep track of what you're looking at. So I go in and say I started with 3 pepper sprays. They had sold 1, or they have 1 in inventory. They sold 2. The cost is $5.50 each, $11. What I replaced them with, and then again with the units in stock, I make them sign the form. I sign the form. We're all good to go. So they can't say I shorted them or whatever, which they wouldn't say anyway. Then I have a developed form that tracks the sales. And on the paper form, it's probably easier to read. And what I do is I go to one of the stops, Silver Saddle might be the top one. I started them off with 3 pepper sprays, and I come in and I say, well, how many have they sold of each one? Sold 2, 3 of this color, 2 of that color, totals 20 times $5.50, and that's what the amount is. So I can keep track of what store sold what. I like keeping track of the different colors and the different styles of stun guns so I can keep a benchmark of what they're selling, what sells best, and what doesn't sell best. Approaching the business. I walk through, for example, a gas station. I might walk into the gas station, kind of look around, look and see what kind of products they sell, strategically look around and see where I could put a display, look at the layout of the store and kind of give an idea of possible places. Then you want to make sure that customers can easily see the displays, their point of purchase. They don't know, the customer doesn't know they want that product until it's in their face and they actually see it. Explain to customers they don't come to buy pepper sprays. They come here to buy gas, sodas, 5-hour energy drinks, cigarettes. So you want to put the pepper spray somewhere next to all those different items. So as they're buying a 5-hour energy drink, which is probably the best place to put them, they're looking at, oh, pepper spray. I didn't know I needed one. Sales right then. They don't know if they need it until they see it. So I look on the counter, behind, yes, I'm looking around because I'm visualizing myself in a gas station now. I look around and say, oh, they look good in my mind on the counter, behind the counter, because the punch in the face you're going to get is we don't have space for it. I have so much junk here, there's no space for it. Well, you know, actually, I've been walking in your store. I frequently come here and get gas, or I buy a soda or whatever, and I happen to notice there is a space right over here as I bring the display in and say, this will fit perfectly right here. Move this over here, move that back here, make them feel comfortable, don't be forceful with them, and if that doesn't work, maybe they'll fit over here. One of the best places also I found is on top of a soda machine, because people are in there getting sodas or whatever. A display is right here, eye level. They can actually see the display. I introduce myself. I ask for the store manager or the owner. Hello, do you guys sell pepper sprays? See what kind of products they sell. Well, no, we don't. So, well, you know something? Would you be interested in doing so? Do you feel comfortable? Do your employees feel comfortable leaving this site at night, taking the trash out, helping someone at the pump that you don't know at midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning? And if the response is basically, well, you know, we are kind of unsure about that, well, this is a good idea. And if you talk to the customers, if you talk to actually the employees will actually come out and say, if I had a pepper spray, I'd love to have one. That's the opportunity. When I turn around and go, you know something? Boom. You know what it cost. Wholesale. Here, have one. What color would you like? Get your foot in the door with that employee, and the employee will actually talk to the owner or the manager going, what a great idea. This guy just gave me a pepper spray. I feel more comfortable. I think it's a great idea. And if they are appreciative of their employees, they'll take their employees' suggestions and get a display. Again, offer to give a free pepper spray as an employee reward program. There's no strings attached. I just simply say, I'm sure that you have a program already invested that you appreciate your employees. If you don't, with no strings attached, here's a pepper spray. Find one of your employees that you want to say thank you for doing a great job. And once you show them that, you show them that you actually care about them and their employees. Getting contact information, as we were talking about all day long. Contact information. Get their address, get a business card. That way I can still, I don't call them on the phone, because I know what it feels like when people call me on the phone at midnight trying to sell me something. I just send a follow-up letter, a follow-up letter, a follow-up letter, a discount coupon, something that I just walk back into the store and they go, oh my goodness, great timing. We would love to buy a display from you. show them the products. Actually put one in their hand. Walk in, I think as John was saying, put it in their hand. Let them touch it, feel it. An inert unit, not a live one. They can feel it, see what the pull apart is, the key release is, and I also carry an inert unit, which is the water. So I say, you feel it, you touched it, you smelled it. Now here's a unit that is just water. Go step outside and shoot it so you actually know what it's going to look like, how far it's going to go, and actually how it feels in your hand. Once you get the customer believing in the product, it's easy to have them buy the product. And it gives them ownership also when you actually discuss it with them and say, here's our different various colors. How about if I display these colors and you make a decision of what you think in your mind your customers like? I can give you 3 of each color, I can give you 2 of each color, I can give you 1 of each color. Let's get the ball rolling. I give them a catalog and a discount coupon also. And what I do is I try to tell the real story. Did you hear about the fight in Bushmasters Park? Did you hear about the stabbing over at this place right here? Did you hear about the kids fighting in the grocery store and pepper spray happened to be used? Did you know that 1 out of 5 women and 1 out of 33 men are expected to be victims of an assault? Get some information out there. They read it in the paper, they see it on the news, it's already in their mind. Crime does not take a day off. They already know this. It's just showing them a product to help safety and security, take care of their customers. It's not all about them, it's not all about me making money. My deal is providing safety and security for customers. Here's a fact that was in a Flagstaff newspaper. The Take Back the Night march rose from a reality that many individuals don't feel safe walking alone at night in their own town, neighborhood, and even on campus. How I increased my sales, and Mike is going to hate this one, but I just have to say it. I provide excellent customer service using different display racks, finding different spaces, move displays to different locations. I trade out colors that don't sell. If I go in and I give them 3 of each color, or they buy 3 of each color, we come in and they haven't sold any black, but they sold all pink, I will switch out some black for pink. We want to sell the ones that sell and keep the ones that don't sell to a minimum. We give them window racks that say, buy pepper sprays here. They're on fluorescent paper, they put in the window. I have a sign also that says, protect yourself, that we put on the displays. The cardboard displays already have it. The other rack displays don't, so I made one for that. And when it comes to concern of theft, Little America had a problem of the pepper sprays walking away. They scan the barcode on the back that's provided by Safety Technology, and they know each color. They come in and say, well, I'm going to restock you. You just sold 10. Well, actually, we should have 4 more on the rack. Someone walked away with them. So I don't think we're going to carry them anymore. Bing, I got an idea. These little stop here, peg locks, little red ones you've probably seen with whole sunglasses. I give them to them free. Takes a magnet to unlock it. Boom. Saved a sale. Made them happy. And unfortunately, Mike disagrees with this, but what works for me is consignment. So it might not work for you, but in my small town of 60,000 people, I had 35 stores in Flagstaff. Most of them are on consignment. A lot of folks want to come in and say, I'd rather outright purchase them. I don't want to hold any money back. I don't want to owe anybody money. So that works fine. So you'll find out that when you say, would you like to buy a display? Well, it's risky, too risky. I don't want to put any money out of my pocket. I don't know if I get my return on my investment. You know something? I walk away, then I toss them a card that says, oh, I will give you some free. No cost to you, no money out of your pocket, no risk. And I will take all the risk. I have not lost a pepper spray yet out of all the stores that are on consignment. We work well with our customers. And real quiet, must sell pepper sprays for $10, must place them where customers can see them, and must post signs in the window and on display. If you want to outright buy 12 of them and stick them under the counter so no one can see them, I've made my $60. You want to be concerned about making your money back.
Good job.
That's it. Thank you.